Hello and welcome to Operation Typhoon on Manstein difficulty. We are already in the replay mode because there was not much to do in the setup phase. We had little losses and a Kiev operation, so I just reinforced my units, got everything up to 12 strength points basically, or the regular frontline units. The artillery is maxed out and the Air Force fighters are at 12 and bombers are at maximum values possible. For the setup, let's take a look at the overview. Nothing to do in the north. The bulk of my forces, as always, is in the center. Big concentration is around here. These troops are designed to push straight to the center using this road. And yeah, we will going to be struggling a little bit in the south because, yeah, let's take a look. On Manstein, the non-core units you get supplied are at strength level 10, so they will have a hard time facing off against the 15th strength Russian units. But that's it. Yeah, this time my units have Oper Blitzes on them again, so we are not taking any risks on Manstein. Yeah, let's kick things off and start the mission. I'm trying to do the moves in an order so that we do not jump too much on the map, so it will be easier to view, I hope. And they are doing quite well clearing out that Gebirgs unit of the Russians. Yeah, we are moving from top downwards on the map. You can watch on the mini-map. Yeah, unfortunately, this is going better than I expected, because now yeah, the advantage in experience we have accumulated really begins to show. The Russian units are not that good at that point of time. So even if they are strength level 15, they are not able to deal with our units. So we're taking almost no losses here. And very important, we keep the scout car in the center this time. Doing a little bit of scouting to arrange the targets for my Luftwaffe. Yeah, now we have to clear out the infantry that is blocking our way in the woods. Then we can reach the tanks and hopefully finish them off. And as you see, the non-core units are really struggling here. Yeah, the 15th strength T-34 is a problem. But now it's out of ammunition. And this way we will be able to deal with it. But yeah, the overpowered artillery here is a real help. And yeah, they get quite a lot of kills here. Because 15 health points also means a lot of kills. Yeah, and it takes some time to get rid of all those units. Big hit on the tank. And we're not able to deal with everything here on the first turn. Yeah, that's nice. +3 attack on the tank. Now we are looking to defend our units. Yeah, this time we're able to move ahead a little bit quicker than on Guderian, because our scouting is better this time. Well, now let's see how the non-core units do. They're struggling, but they should be able to whittle those tanks down. Now it's a fair fight. But it takes some time. So that's a problem with Manstein. You lose turns because you cannot run them as quickly as you would like to. And I was thinking about ignoring those cities completely and yeah, immediately focus on Bryansk. But then I decided that yeah, why not? Take the prestige and take the cities. As long as they're not digged in heavily, it's no problem to take them. Yeah, now it's important to get rid of the scouting capabilities of the Russians, because the counter-offensive is imminent, or the air raids are imminent. So we clear out all their units that are providing vision on our vulnerable units. Yeah, this one is the most dangerous unit. Even 2 health points, it's doing some damage. Yeah, and it will take some time to break through here. Yeah, this time we're moving from the bottom upwards. Yeah, and we're not able to take this location, so we're staying out of vision range here. Instead, I want to try and take the city in this go to clear out the vision. This would immensely help with the defense. But it doesn't work. Yeah. I bring in the tank and now it works. Yeah. Now they cannot see us here. Same operation here. If we manage to destroy this cavalry unit, they lose vision on us. And we even can trap them, because the scout car is still in vision. We will rearrange our air force in a moment. Yeah, but as you can see, the Russian infantry is simply not up to our, well, really overpowered infantry now. So yeah, we're moving into defensive positions here in order to trap the enemy bombers. And now let's see if we're successful. Yeah, first success here. We are not able to suppress them completely, but that avoids a lot of damage. Yeah, they are hitting us, but it could have been worse. Yeah, so it's not necessary, what I wanted to say, to upgrade your tanks to the max. So I think 12 health points is enough. More overstrength gets ridiculously expensive and reduces your prestige income by the soft cap mechanics. We're absolutely in soft cap range, so once you get past 400 prestige cost per unit on average, you will start to lose prestige income. So we are way above that. But going above 13th ranks, really makes the problem worse. So I think 12 is enough. Yeah, and I want to cover some ground here in case it gets muddy next turn. Yeah, and we are already preparing to attack Vyazma. So it goes much better on Manstein than on Rommel. I'm trying to concentrate here, so not to make many mistakes again. Trying to do it perfect here. And so far I think it ran pretty well. Yeah, it's snowing, so that's scripted. You will always get snow on the third turn. This way you cannot shoot down the enemy air force. That's a major problem on this mission. So we are trying to block the enemy fighters again. I still don't know how they move exactly, but I assume they're using those hex lines, or they will go straight up and then to the side, or they will go to the side and then up or down. So I try to block their movement lanes, and yeah, I hope it works. Yeah, first one captured, next one captured, next one captured. Yeah, that worked out pretty nicely. And there's a counterattack. And this time Vyazma is not defended. Or not defended that viciously. So we should have an easy time breaking through and opening the transport lines. And down in the south, we will use those units to surround them. and to slowly whittle down all of the units. We cannot immediately break them. Those infantry units are simply too strong and entrenched, and in the rain it's very hard to attack them because our initiative advantage doesn't work in the rain. So we are taking more losses in rainy weather than when it's clear. But our tanks are smashing through the enemy resistance. The artillery is perfectly lined up. We are missing no shots here. And Wehrmacht is ours on turn 4. Yeah, and that's almost it. The first defensive line is more or less broken. Yeah, and there was a counter-attack here. This tank is pretty annoying because we have no unit here that can deal with it. And we cannot use our bombers in this weather. But as you can see, yeah, still trying to capture at least some of the fighters. Yeah, 2, 3. Yeah, that's good enough. 4. Ah, that was a great ambush. And now we have sunny weather. Perfect conditions for our advance. And we are in the north again. And now I'm going to deal with the Luftwaffe, with the Russian Air Force. The Luftwaffe is going to deal with the Russian Air Force. And now we are in the center, around Vyazma. Finishing off the last resistance here. Yeah, now the streets are open. Almost open. This pesky engineer is always in the way. Attack +3 again. That's great news. And I want to deal with the bombers first because they can do the most damage. And I have not enough planes to finish them, and we get really unlucky here. We cannot destroy this one, so I hope that this one runs out of fuel, so I'm not able to deal with it. I decide to get rid of this one instead. Maybe I should have blocked it somehow. Yeah, and this time I'm a little bit worried of yeah, running out of time again. So this time I ignore some of the units. So I think we will let this one stay where it is. They're all on hold position, I think. I don't know if each of them is on hold position, but this one definitely is. So you can ignore this one. Yeah, and I absolutely want to use the opportunity to move my units onto the street where they won't get hit by the mud. Yeah, now it's time to finish the enemy units in the south. This will take a lot of time, so we're not in a hurry here. So those units more or less are dedicated to clear up down there. Maybe we can shift them to the front lines later on. But there are 4 infantry units here. Especially those in the woods are very entrenched at this point of time. Yeah, and that's perfect. Ambush the fighter. And yeah, the Spitfire got lucky. It reached, let's see where it went. Yeah, it barely reached this airfield. This is going to hurt us in a moment. You will see. I'm surprised it could go that far. Yeah, maximizing the mass attack bonus. And blocking the city. And now we can use this opportunity to get rid of the tank. And finish off the units we have trapped. But once again, we're not able to finish them off. They're very lucky here. Now we spot the resistance, strong points. Yeah, this will be quite hard to break. The overstrength Russian units at full entrenchment level. Yeah, that's the point where we will begin to struggle. As long as they're not that digged in, we had an easy time. But yeah, now the difficult part begins. Yeah, and I want to force surrenders here. Otherwise it would simply take too long to dig them out and to whittle them down, because we're doing not much damage on them. But this way we gain a little bit of prestige in the process, so that's perfect. I want to stay out of vision range here. Again, I'm talking about that a lot, but it's very important. Always watch out for the vision range of the enemy units. So I'm making a slight mistake here. This unit is in vision range, this one is not, because those have a vision range of 1, and those overpowered artilleries of the Russians can, yeah, they can wreck an infantry unit, you will see. Now, 2 damage was not that bad, but it's annoying. Yeah, now the trenches work to our advantage. Take that, rugged defense. Yeah, now we are taking them out one by one. Destroying their supplies. And then killing them. But it takes all of the units to focus on one of them. So we have 3 turns to go here. And once again, if you look at the defensive setup here, try to breach the defensive in the defensive here in the center. This is the weak point, and then you can go around here. Don't attack those targets head on. But as you can see, it takes a lot of units to deal with one of their infantry units. So we will need all of our artillery, and we will need it quickly. Good thing we bought the expensive transports. Now this one could immediately catch up. And you can see the resistance here is not that strong, but the non-core units are already lagging behind. They cannot take this city quick enough. So I'm sending in my bombers to help. Yeah, here it is. That hurts a lot. Once again, it's very tempting. One moment. It's very tempting to lead the attack with the Sturks. That's more or less what they're designed for. Most of the time, it's better to put a tank here or infantry unit here and move the Sturk 1 hex back, but it's not always that easy to do the positioning, because we needed our tanks for the attack here and we wanted to bombard it and not block the advance for our tanks to reach the unit. So very often it's a trade-off where to put the Sturk. This was a risk, and I don't know if it paid off. Don't know how it would have worked otherwise. And yeah, just keep in mind, those are not the best frontline units. They can take a hit, but yeah, and they're not that expensive, so you can use them in that way. Yeah, and once again we are dealing with them by wasting their ammunition. And yeah, now it's time to clear out. Yeah, and that's bad news. There's another anti-aircraft cannon here. Yeah, defense for the Wolfram, that's great. Yeah, on Rommel I've taken a look. All our artillery units have plus defense, so I think one of those artilleries has +5 defense on it. So really bad luck on our heroes for the artillery. I'm thinking about changing it and yeah, transforming one of them to a Stug. But yeah, it costs all the Ruth ranks, so I'm not sure about that. Yeah, and now the problem is we cannot deal with the Russian Air Force because it is defended. And very important, don't forget Tula. It's a very good idea to immediately cross it's the Oka River here, or deploy Fallschirmjägers to block the city so they cannot reinforce there. If you leave this city open, and in the end they're buying a lot of conscripts and cheap units and anti-tank cannons, it can be really annoying to take this city. So don't let them do this. Yeah, and those are conscripts. Not very dangerous, but they have... yeah, they have 20 health points, so they're... yeah, and that was a mistake. I was so focused on shooting down that unit that I accidentally moved into firing range of this anti-aircraft cannon, and that can absolutely wreck a fighter. Yeah, but I think we're going to make a short break here and continue next video because it will be too long for one video. So let's take a quick look at the strategic map, or let's simply zoom out. We're already advancing in the north. We can pretty much take those targets. That will be no problem. We have no units in place to attack here. We will try to hit it from the back. We're blocked here because we have to wait till this lot does their job and helps out from behind, because we absolutely have not the means to break through here. That would result in devastating losses. But we have a lot of turns left, so this time we're really fast because we had no mud so far. That's, yeah, great. So this time the summer or the fine autumn weather holds on, and the autumn rains still did not hit us. It's end of October, so we were more lucky than the Germans were in reality. So let's see if we can use this advantage. So see you next video. Bye.